Hello everybody, it's GeneralGigan here, stomping back at you with another Minecraft video, and today I am back at it again, reviewing some characters of the mod. And from the title and screen character behind me, you can see that we are reviewing The Flash, but not only The Flash, we're also reviewing other speedsters in the mod, in spirit of The Flash returning back to the CW, which aired yesterday of the recording of this video. And I have to say, the first episode was actually pretty good. It was more interesting than the whole season 4. But anyways, let's get right into it. We have the Flash right here, its comic suit, and also over here we have all the alternate suits of the Flash. We have CWV 1, 2, and 3. So this is seasons 1, 2, and 3 in season 4. The DCMU Flash, which is my series, which stands for DC Minecraft Universe. The Flash from the DCEU, DC Extended Universe, which is from the movies like Justice League. And we have New 52 Flash, which is an alternate comic basically. So let's get into the Flash. We put the Flash on. We got our nice little suit and whatnot. We come over here. We can see how much damage we do. We do 11. But the only reason why we do 11 is because our speed level is not increased, as you can see from the top left corner. Our speed level is only 1 out of 14. But we're going to go into Super Decks and see just what the Flash can do. Go into Super Decks, click on the Flash. We got all his stats. As you can see, you can rotate the Flash over here. We got all the Eagle, Barry Allen, defense high, and he's a tier 5. His role is healer. Basically, what healer allows you to do is you can heal other players' suits' durability by right-clicking them if you're near them. If we go here to Super Decks, we have Flash's abilities, which is the Speed Force. He basically has health 30, attack damage 10, 23 when max. So we're probably going to do around 23 when our speed level is 14 out of 14. Speed is around 69 speed, because the speed is actually different than the speed level. Speed is like the actual Minecraft speed, that's why it's 69. His jump boost 1, he has fortitude 5, regeneration 1, minor fire resistance, which that means basically he can't catch on fire like normal fires and stuff, but he is weak to things like lava. He has water running at speed 4, so you cannot water run if your speed level is below 4. He has Speedster Trail, which you can see when I run. He has the Arm Vortex, which is ability 1. He has increased speed hold ability 2, decreased speed hold ability 3, reset speed, shift, and hold ability 3, vibrate ability 4, wall running ability 5, phase equipped ability 1 vibrating, heightened perception, utility ability, hold shift, and utility ability to break it or stop it. He has lightning throw, which is his special. We'll demonstrate that too. And his basic description of the special is the Flash uses the Speed Force to generate enough energy to throw a bolt of lightning at his target. He's immune to poison 1 vibrating. Weaknesses is negative Speed Force, such as the Reverse Flash. Alright, so if we held suitability 2 or F, as you can see on the top left, our speed level is actually increasing. And if we hit F5 and go into third person, we actually have a Speedster Trail, as you can see. Very nice, very nice. And if we punch, we actually do more attack damage. As you can see, we're not doing 11 anymore. So I have some zombie pigmen out here, and we're basically going to test all the Flash's abilities and whatnot. So there's all the speedsters we're going to go over, by the way, but we'll get to them after we do the Flash. We come over here, we're going to spawn in the zombie pigmen. Suitability 1, or Arm Vortex. Basically what Arm Vortex does in the series is going to push all the... I can't believe I missed that. And the rain fades away. So we're going to try this again. Suitability 1 or Arm Vortex. Basically Arm Vortex, and you hit all mobs or players around you. It doesn't do that much durability. I think this is around 1, but it is a good way to get opponents away from you. And also you can easily one-shot them too. Bang. And I have a sword now. Bang. Look at that. Flash with the sword. So that's basically Arm Vortex, pretty self-explanatory. Suitability 2 is F, which allows you to increase your speed, which I've already done. But if you hit Suitability 3 or C, you can actually decrease your speed. As you can see, my speed level is going down lower and lower, and I am starting to slowly go down back to normal, and hit F again, and it goes back up. And if you want to reset it, Shift and C, and it goes back instantly to 1. And over here, I can demonstrate the water. So if we go below 4 below, you can see we can't run on water at all. Just can't do it. But if we increase it past 4, you'll see that we can now run on water. Easy peasy. So that's basically the water running. And if you hold the G ability while going fast enough, you should be able to run up buildings and whatnot. So great way to maneuver if you're stuck in a sticky situation like a hole or something. You can run up walls. Alright, so the next ability is Heightened Perception. Basically press the H key, and we're going to show this here with mobs, and you're able to slow the game down basically. And as you can see, they're all slowed and you're moving pretty fast because you're a speedster. It's a great way to get some cool shots with your trail. As you can see, you can see a lot better, and you can go up to mobs and hit them really quickly and kill them just real fast, like and try not to get hit. I'm not really good at slow motion. It's just very confusing. Works better on single player though than servers, I do say. Oh, look at that. We got tile tokens basically. Or actually not tile tokens. We got neural tokens. What am I saying? Hit Shift H to break the slow motion. Basically adds tokens to your count, and that's how you get ults. Alright, so now we have the phase ability, which you press V and you basically vibrate. But if you want to actually phase through objects, you have to vibrate with V and then hold X, and you're able to just go through walls as you please. Pretty basic. It is very well to getting out of sticky situations. I'm going to eat this steak while I'm at it. And that leads us down to our last ability, which is the Flash Special, which basically is a lightning bolt. You place it, goes on pingment down. If you hit Z, it's a lightning bolt. It is pretty powerful on other suits because it does around 100 durability. So that's basically that. That's basically the Flash in a nutshell. And we're going to move on to the other speedsters. Alright, so now we're moving on to Kid Flash. He got his comic suit and his CW version. And we're going to put on the comic version. As you can see, we are a little shorter. We have less health, and our speed trail is now yellow, which is pretty nifty. We're going to go into Super Deck and look at his stats and abilities. His alter ego is Wally West. His defense is high. His tier is 5. His role is healer. And his stats and abilities include Speed Force, health 25, attack damage 7, 17-1 max, speed around 60 at max, jump boost 1, fortitude 3, regeneration 1, minor fire resistance, water running at speed level 4, Speedster Trail, arm vortex ability 1, increase speed, hold ability 2, decrease speed, hold ability 3, reset speed, hold shift plus ability 3, vibrate ability 4, wall running, hold ability 5, phase, equipped ability 1, vibrating, heightened perception, utility ability, hold shift plus utility ability to break, Sonic Punch, special ability, which is Sonic Punch basically, as Kid Flash uses his speed to break the sound barrier with a single punch. The shockwave generated deals damage to the surrounding targets as well as gives a knockback effect. He's immune to poison. 1 vibrating, his weakness is a negative speed force. So he's basically like the Flash too, but the only difference is his special. So we're going to show off his special right here. We're going to place a few mobs down. Basically go up and press the Z ability, and there's a little shockwave to all of them around, and then we can just go and fight them all. Bang, bang, bang. So that's basically Kid Flash. He is pretty much like the Flash with all his abilities, wall running and water running and all that, arm vortex, all good, and decreased speed and whatnot. So we're going to go move on to Jay Garrick now. Alright, now moving on to Jay Garrick. We got his comic version, his CW version. We're going to put the suit on. And as you can see, we do have the orange trail again, like Barry Allen. And we're going to go into Super Dex and see his stats and abilities. His alter ego is Jay Garrick. His defense is high. He is a tier 5. His role is healer. And for his stats and abilities, he got Speed Force, health 30, attack damage 10, 23-1 max, speed around 62 at max, jump boost 1, fortitude 5, regeneration 1, minor fire resistance, water running at speed level 4, Speedster Trail, arm vortex ability 1, increase speed hold ability 2, decrease speed hold ability 3, reset speed hold shift and ability 3, vibrate ability 4, wall running ability 5, phase equipped ability 1, vibrating, height perception, utility ability hold shift plus utility to break. And his special is invisible vibrations. Basically, Jay Garrick uses his knowledge of the Speed Force to vibrate his molecules so fast it temporarily renders him invisible to the naked eye. He's immune to poison 1 vibrating. His weakness is a negative Speed Force. You can probably see a trend that's going to start happening with all these speedsters, that they all pretty much do the same thing. So I don't know why people will keep wanting different speedsters when they do all the same thing. Alright, so Jay Garrick's special, like I said in Super X, he goes invisible, so he presses the Z key. He is now invisible to the naked eye. So it lasts quite a little bit of time, and it'll go away eventually, and you'll be back in your natural state. And it's a great way to escape because you know your opponents really don't know where you went, and it should be ending here in a few seconds. And see, there we go. So that's basically Jay Garrick. Now on to the Reverse Flash. Alright, now we're on to the Reverse Flash. You got his comic and his CW once again. I like the CW one better, so I'm going to put on the CW one as a demonstration. And we're going to go into his stats and abilities in the Super Dex. His alter ego is Eobard Thawne. His defense is high, he is tier 5, and his role is healer. I basically read out all this the same. I really don't want to do this again. You know all the basics. The only difference is his health is 30, like Flash. His attack damage is 25 max. His speed is around 70 at max. Those around the differences. But his special is different, with his special being a chest burster, which basically makes it Reverse Flash vibrates his hand so fast he can stab his opponent as if it were a blade. When doing so, he deals 75% health of the target, ignoring any armor protection. His immunity is poison when vibrating. So it's really good against players because it does 100 durability, but for mobs and stuff, well, I'll show you what it does. As you see, if you press, I'm gonna hit V just so I can select the CW. It's pretty cool. Hit Z, your arm comes up, and the next punch you do will be your chest bursters. So if we go over here and bang, we did kill him because we are strong already, but it will do 75% health to any opponent that you punch. So it's pretty nifty. So that's basically the reverse flash, and just also speed trail is red, as you can see. And we're going to move on to Black Flash now. Alright, now we're going on to Black Flash. Black Flash has 3 suits. He has his comic, CWV1 and 2. We're going to click on the suit, and as you can see in the top left already, our speed level is 18, this being the max we've ever seen in the Speedster. This will rival Zoom for the top Speedster. So if we go into Super Dice, you can see all his stuff. His alter ego is unknown, his defense is high, he's the tier 5, and his role is tank. So a little different from what we've been seeing with other Speedsters. Pretty much everything the same as with Black Flash, little tweaks here and there, but its main difference is his utility ability is Enter the Speed Force, which I'll show, and his special is Fatal Touch, which basically, kind of like Reverse Flash, he lifts up his hand, and the next punch he does will do 75% health as well as 100 durability. Not only that, it will send him into the Speed Force, and it seems to be no way out, according to the Super Decks. So, we're going to show the Speed Force. So if we hit the utility ability, you go into the Speed Force, as you can see, and now we're in the Speed Force, which is really cool if I do say so myself. Just when you get out of it, which I'm going to show here in a bit, you will be teleported farther away, so hopefully I'm not too far away from where I just was. And we're going to go back, and where are we? I have no clue where we are. Oh, I was right above it. Nice. Alright. So yeah, that's basically Black Flash in a nutshell. Alright, so Zoom has 2 suits. He has his comic and his CW. We're going to click on the comic one. As you can see, we do have a red Speedster trail. And if we go into the CW Zoom, we will have a blue Speedster trail. As you can see, this is really the only difference between those 2 suits. Just had to show it off because it's really cool. Also, the Flash DCU does have a blue trail as well. Going to Zoom's stats and abilities, his alter ego is Hunter Zolman. His defense is high. He is a tier 5 and his role is healer. His stats are around all the same as the other speedsters, such as Flash, Garrick, and Kid Flash. Differences: his special is his snappy shockwave. Zoom is so skilled in the Speed Force that with a single snap of his fingers, he can generate a shockwave powerful enough to knock out opponents. I will show that off right now as we spawn in a few zombie pigmen. If we hit the Z ability, we hit all of them. It's kind of like Kid Flash, but more powerful actually. And there we go. That's basically Zoom. You can vibrate in his blue eyes and stuff. And in a nutshell, also if we go up to max speed, we get like the CW with his little lightning going around. So that's Zoom. Alright, so now we got Flash Wally West, the grown-up version of Kid Flash. We're going to put on his suit, and he does have the red speed trail like Barry Allen and Jay Garrick. We go into the Super Decks to look at his stats and abilities. His alter ego is Wally West. His defense is high. He's tier 5, and his role is healer. Same as other speedsters. His stats are pretty much the same like other speedsters, just the tweaks here and there. Like his speed is 70 at max rather than 69 like Barry Allen. The special is different, being the Infinite Mass Punch. Basically, which that does is using the speed to build up energy. The Infinite Mass Punch is an exertion of that energy. The faster the Flash is running, the more powerful the punch is, which I will show you. We have a zombie pigman down. We're gonna hit Z, and then we're gonna punch him, and basically it will be one shot. Zombie pigman, it's more. I do one shot him naturally, but it is more powerful. It'll do more damage, especially against players. That is too. So yeah, that's basically all the speedsters in a nutshell. I'm gonna put on my DCMU flash once again. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment on this video. If you guys just leave down comments down below. Tell me who you want me to review next, and I'll do that. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the first episode of The Flash. I hope this season will actually be good. Season 4 wasn't really my thing. It didn't really make too much sense. I think the Thinker was pretty lame villain. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment this video. If you have suggestions, leave it down in the comment section down below. And remember, everybody, epicness of awesomeness.